In this video, I'm going to be showing you some of the most popular scooter brands that just disappeared. They just vanished, mate. So over the past 20 years of scooters being around, there have been many brands come and go, just like the females in my life. Now some of these companies lasted over a decade, some dipped and then come back, and some completely vanished for some reason. Where are you, mate? No, nowhere to be seen. Alright, safe on. So today we're going to be going over 5 brands that you've probably forgotten about or didn't even know existed. So let's get into the video. First off on the list is PHEONIX Pro scooters. Now if you've been riding for more than 5 years, then you've obviously heard of PHEONIX scooters. When I first started scootering 10 years ago, I rode PHEONIX T-bars. Couldn't go wrong with them. They were steel. Yep, everyone rode steel back then, before titanium was a thing. I also rode this PHEONIX SCS and forks as a set for 4 years straight. Didn't break once and still going to this day. So yeah, back in the day they were strong parts. Heavy, yeah, but strong. They'll always last. They even had PHEONIX Reventon decks, which were heavy but would last forever. I never got to ride one myself, but my mates had them and they always lasted. There's someone fucking cutting grass at the minute, mate. I might have to... The designs on them, pristine, mate. I'm telling you, it lasted me 4 years, which is nuts for a part. Nowadays, mate, although I do have a clamp which has lasted me the same amount of time. They also had the Grenade SCS clamp, which was, you know, pretty cool, I guess. Bit chunky, but we like them chunky. And they came at a reasonable price. All in all, great brand. Now, why do we think they disappeared? There's no statement on their Instagram or anything, so I'm not sure why they quit, but they definitely could have stayed more relevant if they bring out like titanium bars. Stuff like that, you know, keep up with the times. Would I ride PHEONIX parts now? Probably not. I'm a little weight weenie. I like light scooters and that, so if I was riding street scooters, 100%, because that SCS would last you a lifetime. And the forks. PHEONIX scooters as a brand was created in 2009 and they ended around 2018, 2019, so good 9-10 years in the game, which is respectable. Sad to see you go, PHEONIX scooters with your grenade clamps and stuff like that. You can actually still buy PHEONIX parts off loads of websites, but I don't think they're bringing out new parts anytime soon. Yeah, that's the first brand. See you later. Brand number 2 that disappeared is Mr. H bars. You probably haven't even heard of them. You have to be an OG rider to know what Mr. H bars are. They were like just steel bars. The colour was a bit glittery, like metallic, and they had like an extra bit of support on like the crossbar bit. Here's a picture. I rode them for like 3 years straight. A few mates had them. Weren't that popular, to be fair. I don't think they ever sold through like Dog Scooters and Skate Hut and that. I'm pretty sure you had to go through their website. Once again though, steel, out of fashion now, isn't it? So that's probably where they could have stayed around if they turned titanium and you know, whatever. They sold like pegs as well. Yeah, you know, just another standard set of T-bars, but extra bit of support. Back in the day, you could not go wrong with just a standard set of T-bars. Never mattered what brand it was. T-bars, good enough. Would I ride them today? No. Because they're steel and heavy, but if I was riding street, yeah, because you don't really need a light scooter for street, do you? If they're titanium, I'd ride them today. So yeah, you could order them off their website in custom sizes, literally any size you want. It still says they're active today, but I mean, you can try order a pair and see if they turn up. Let me know. I'm pretty sure they're gone. Sad to see you go, Mr. H. You helped me get many new learns. Of course, there was no statement given. Their Instagram is this, so they didn't really keep anyone updated. Another brand that just disappeared. They were definitely nice looking bars, even if you do this custom job with them. Little penguin wrap there, yeah. But yeah, you can't buy them anymore unless you want to try the website. That's the second brand. See ya later. Now the third brand that dipped is called Ambush. Now I literally only knew one person at my local that had it, and I swear the deck was made out of steel. Like someone went on it and as a joke they just whipped me in the shin, yeah, and oh my days, that killed. There's no pictures of it online. There's just a couple videos of people going over it. Like it's 4 inches wide, but that's how wide decks were back then. Yeah, that's literally a deck I saw once in person and never heard of ever again. I think it was just someone that knew how to weld, just made them themselves and just sent them off to people. But I literally have nothing to say on that. It probably started in 2010, probably ended 2013. Didn't last very long. For them to stay relevant, make your deck out of aluminium. If it wasn't, it was so heavy, it must have been steel. Obviously there was no Instagram around for them to even upload a statement on why they quit. So would I ride the deck now? No way, no way. A 4-inch wide deck, you're mad. No way. Not even for park, not even for street. 4 inches wide. Maybe for a kid who's just started scootering, yeah, but the weight of it's just, nah. It wouldn't be a thing today, even if it was still running. I'm pretty sure they only made decks. I was never even interested in getting one when they were about. Just too heavy for me. I'm not strong enough, right? So that's all I know about that brand. But if anyone knows more details about these brands, then just put it in the comments. Brand number 3, see you later. See you later. Brand number 4, Youth Gone Wild designs. Well, you've probably all heard about Youth Gone Wild. They are the best bars I've ever ridden. The Youth Gone Wild Millenniums, oh my days! Mate, they were so light. I bought them off Dante Hutchinson, out of all people. He rode them at Nitro. He was selling them. I was like, yes, please. And I literally landed tricks so easily riding them bars. They're like $300, which is like 250 quid. So if you can fork out that much, then cop a pair. But they don't sell them anymore. Everyone was dying to have Youth Gone Wild bars. I'd still be riding them 1,000,000% to this day if they didn't crack at the slit. So then I just cut them down, sold them, and they're still going about somewhere. But yeah, best bars I've ever ridden. Alright, turns out they are still about, and you can actually buy them now, so. But still, they disappeared for like 3 years at least. I'm still putting you in this video. But yeah, go buy a pair. youthgonewild.com if you got like 250 quid, 275 quid. They also sold SCSs, which were quite funky. They were well popular. You could go to Corby and you'd see at least 10 pairs that day. I might actually save up and cop a pair. Who thinks I should do that? Because they were amazing. They never put up a statement to why they left, but they're back now, so maybe the metal got more expensive and that's why the prices have risen. If you're seeing this Youth Gone Wild, I would love a pair of Millenniums. The best bars ever. Enough of me begging. That was brand number 4 that dipped, but come back. Alright, see you later. Now, last but not least, the 5th brand is SWISH scooters. Does anyone remember that? Now, back in the day, SWISH scooters was the man if you needed scooter pegs, stump pegs, as we call them, which barely anyone rides nowadays. They also had this weird SCS which I rode, which was like, the SCS was in half, and it had like 6 bolts, like 1, 2, 3 on each side, and it was so hard to work. Like, you had to get it even and even and even. Mate, too much work to just put on your bars, so no wonder why that clamp failed. But it was founded by a G, John Dog, the same geezer that founded Dog Scooters. SWISH Scooters was created in 2009. Here's some of their parts. Shout out to Johnny. But they lasted until, don't know, like 2013, 2014. And then they dipped. And then they come back in like 2018 with these. With some tie bars. And then that was only about for like a year or 2 until they dipped again, and rest in peace. Rest in peace, SWISH Scooters. We might see you one day. Will I still ride the bars today? Yes, you can ride any titanium T-bars and it'll be all good. Would I still ride the pegs and the SCS? Nope. But all in all, it was a sick brand for the time being. But anyway, that was 5 brands that just disappeared. Or, in other cases, just come back and they only just dipped for a bit. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's my first kind of video like this, so let me know what you think in the comments. If I've done a terrible job, cool. Tickle that like button, uppercut the subscribe button, and just leave your thoughts in the comments, I suppose. If you want another video like this, any other ideas, just let me know, okay? Well, this was Spanner, aka Stanley Jones, and this was top 5 scooter brands that disappeared. I might do a part 2, who knows? Right, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in a bit. See you later.
Go, Rocky, go.
Bye.
I ain't never gave no fucks. Ay, feel like Kobe, bitch, I'm clutch. Ay,